Mike Franklin with your SNJ Today Sports. Everyone loves a Cinderella story this time of year. Well, the Holy Spirit baseball team found its magic slipper in the state playoffs last spring. The Spartans had only won 9 games heading into that postseason. But what happened next was the ultimate fairy tale ending as Spirit won 5 straight games in the playoffs to capture a state title. Let's head out to Absecon, where the Spartans are out on the field on a windy day in Atlantic County. What's even more impressive about Spirit's non-public B championship last season, the Spartans won with mostly underclassmen in the lineup, which means all of those players are back with a loaded junior class for head coach Steve Normain to work with this season. Billy Crowell earned the win in the state final last June, throwing 6 innings against Newark Academy. The junior will lead the pitching rotation this year along with Bob Spicer. First baseman Joe Hartley, the lone senior on the club. Holy Spirit actually finished under 500 last spring, going 14-16. Of course, that doesn't matter when you win a state crown, but the team would like to get off to a better start in 2016. A 1-7 slump a year ago was a very tough hole to dig out of, leading to a 10 seed in the playoffs and no postseason home games. The Spartans also know they won't be able to sneak up on any teams this time around, and the target is now squarely on their backs.
Well, and that's the whole thing, is trying to figure out what turned from the bad start, the 1-7 start, to how we turned it around and actually made the run. So we're doing the things in practice that we changed, that we did towards the end of last year, trying to be more efficient, execute better. And that's really when you look back at our state tournament run, it was executing the little things, pitching the ball well, and playing good defense. And then we swung the bats when we needed to. That's what we're trying to replicate now.
We know everyone's going to want to be out to get us, so we're just going to have to work that much harder to defend our title and go back to back.
We know we're going to have to see a lot of good pitchers. We know we're going to have to be at our top defense. We're going to have to minimize our mistakes and less errors, and have to clean up every game and bring our game, basically, like you said.
The first practice we had here my first year, we put the pictures of the Toms River fields up on the bulletin board. That's our ultimate goal every year. Now we're in a position of defending that now, so it's a different approach. The goal doesn't change, but our approach changes because we are defending champs, and we don't want to give it up. And this class of juniors and Joe as a senior, they're very determined and driven to get back there and bring another trophy home.
The Spartans are scheduled to begin the season on the road up at St. Mary in Rutherford on Friday. Weather permitting, of course. Spirit then plays its home opener against North Brunswick on Saturday.